I'm Nitish Bissonauth in the Annex. Now imagine living here and walking home from work when all of a sudden you notice this, a poster calling you a racist, a sexist, and associated with neo-Nazis. Well, it's the reality for one University of Toronto professor who's known for being opinionated, but is this considered as defamation?
One would hope that whoever decided to publish this got some advice beforehand before they did that, because they could be opening themselves up to a potential lawsuit.
It's a hateful poster that's causing quite a stir. A picture of Dr. Jordan Peterson, a psychology professor at the University of Toronto, painted as someone who has ties with neo-Nazis and the alt-right. He's even being called a Nazi philosopher. The poster is labeled as a community safety bulletin and is even asking people to contact the dean of his faculty.
People are attempting to make us speak their language.
Professor Peterson is known for his free speech advocacy and his refusal to use genderless pronouns. He never thought that would land him on a poster like this.
It's a very underhanded trick. I mean, I think one of the most underhanded elements of it is actually the photograph of me, because, you know, I look angry, but what's actually happening is that that's a photo taken at a free speech rally last year where the activists tore down the PA system, and so I had to yell to make myself heard.
If somebody were to allege that this is defamatory and they wanted to sue, you'd say, all right, well, one of the first things we look at, did anybody publish anything that's true? Because truth is the #1 defense, so you'd look at those things.
When asked Peterson about the allegations, he says they don't bother him.
It's preposterous. The accusations are preposterous. Now, they're angry at me because I talk about Kekistan, and I've talked about Pepe and these things that are hypothetically associated with the alt-right, but, you know, there's no reason not to talk to people.
Instead, he's more concerned about the way these people have gone about putting up these posters.
Their basic statement is, well, don't ever forget we know where you live.
There is no quick answer to the question, is this defamatory? Would this be the cause of a lawsuit? If it was a lawsuit, would it be a successful lawsuit? But certainly the interesting thing to me is that people are still, in this day and age, putting posters up with people's pictures and writing things.
Now, Peterson says he doesn't know who's responsible for putting up these posters. He also doesn't plan on taking any legal action anytime soon. He did tell us, however, that friends and family have helped him take some of them down. As for the legality of these posters, Honickman tells us it certainly raises a lot of questions. From the Annex, I'm Nitish Bissonauth, City News.